Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet right here on YouTube if you haven't already done so. And feel free to follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. First of all, I would like to give a shout out to my subscriber / closet seeker that sent me this information. Now, let's get into the news. Makisha Vaughn can't help but smile when she looks at videos of her 3-year-old granddaughter. Alana Halo Williams was always laughing, always willing to play or watch her grandmother cook, Vaughn said. But early last year, Vaughn noticed something was wrong. She saw signs that her granddaughter was being abused. It just got worse and worse, Vaughn said. In January 2018, Vaughn said Halo showed up at her house wearing a splint. Vaughn said Halo's mother told her it was from a trampoline accident, but Vaughn didn't buy it. The bruise was too bad and her arm was swollen all the way up, Vaughn said. And she said those were just the beginning of Halo's injuries. Her eye, her back, her leg, a lot of random places. Vaughn said she started calling Child Protective Services, but she kept getting an answering machine. She said she left messages, emergency, 911, you told me to call, I'm calling, respond. But the agency didn't act fast enough, according to Vaughn. Halo died in June 2018 with Vaughn holding her close as she said goodbye. In March of 2018, Vaughn said Halo was covered in scratches, bruises, and what appeared to be belt marks. Vaughn said her daughter told her that a living boyfriend had given the girl whoopings. In April 2018, Halo was taken to a hospital with a knot the size of a lemon on her head. But her daughter claimed she was hit on her head by a slide at the park. Then in June, Vaughn got a call from her daughter that she will never forget. Halo was in the emergency room. Vaughn raced to the hospital. She said her daughter wasn't there. They were trying to save her. They were asking me a lot of stuff, like what happened and where was I? I told them I was at home and I got a call. They told me, you want us to do what we can? I said, I want you to do everything, Vaughn said. Halo was fighting, but Vaughn ultimately made the decision to take Halo off life support. She stayed by her granddaughter's side until she drew her last breath. Then the nurses told me that was it and told me to hold her. I was able to hold her. I told her I'm sorry because I tried. I didn't know what else to do, but I tried, Vaughn said. Medical examiners ruled Halo's death a homicide, according to the Harris County Institute of Forensic Scientists. The medical examiner's report found evidence of extreme sexual trauma. The doctor also reported there were severe damage to Halo's intestines. Her stomach was full of blood. Halo's mother claimed it was from a car accident, but doctors said the injuries appeared to be from something far worse. I just didn't believe it. I just didn't believe it. She's just 3, Vaughn said. Vaughn said the call from CPS never came. CPS got involved in January 2018 when Halo went to the hospital with a broken arm, according to court documents obtained by KHOU 11. 3 months later, Halo's mother and CPS agreed to have Halo and her 2 brothers placed with her boyfriend's parents. According to documents, they both have criminal records, including burglary and assault charges. That goes against one of CPS policies. They also allow Halo's mom, Vaughn's daughter, to see the kids unsupervised after she was told not to. According to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, a child should not be placed in the home of any individual with a criminal conviction unless there is a safety evaluation and approval from the police department. All of my calling and everything, I feel like, why, Vaughn said. It wasn't just Vaughn raising a red flag about Halo. According to legal documents, an expert on abuse at Texas Children's Hospital says she called CPS 3 times to tell them she felt Halo was being abused. Records show CPS was actively investigating, but Vaughn said it was too late for Halo. You are supposed to do something before, not after, Vaughn said. Attorney Mike Craig was appointed by the court to represent Halo's 2 brothers in custody proceedings after she died. Craig said CPS was trying to put them in foster care, a move that may have saved Halo. The first thing that comes to my mind is that it was completely preventable. It's clear that the system failed this vulnerable, defenseless child, Craig said. It failed at intake. It failed at placement. The proper action did not take place in time to save this kid's life. In my opinion, they should have filed a lawsuit to have these children removed immediately. We requested an interview with CPS, but they refused, stating that they would not be doing any interviews about fatal investigations. The organization did, however, tell us that they handed over their reports to the Houston Police Department on June 23, 2018. The Houston Police Department has confirmed the case has been assigned to its homicide division. CPS currently has custody of Halo's brothers, but they have been living with Vaughn since March. She wants permanent custody. They deserve to be here, where they can be protected and loved, Vaughn said. Her lawyer, Kate Flynn, is doing what she can to make sure that happens. There's a breakdown somewhere. We are seeing a lot of lack of action by CPS, where serious allegations are being called in and they are not removing these kids, but seeking to take temporary custody of these kids until it reaches a point like Alana and someone ends up dead, Flynn said. Flynn said CPS failed Halo, and if her brothers are in place with their grandmother, the system will fail them too. Honestly, what's the point anymore if we can't get kids to a place where they are happy and stable, Flynn said. So people, this is another sad case, just like all the rest of them that we've been hearing. When I read this last night, it threw me off a little bit when I heard about that sexual trauma, because I just got some visuals in my head and I just couldn't believe somebody would do something like that. So because I was totally annoyed by this and how the mother kept making excuses every time, doesn't it sound like another Malia Davis, another Brittany Bowens, another Darion Vince? But I did some research and I found out that the daughter, the mother of Halo Williams, I think her name is Bria. They currently do not stay in Houston, Texas anymore. They stay in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where they currently live at. And based on her, or the Facebook page that I found, which is a Facebook page for someone doing hair, she's a beautician, and it looks like she's done her mom hair a lot, which, in my opinion, I was kind of thrown off by some of the things that the mom said, too. I don't understand why she couldn't just come get her grandkids from the beginning. If you felt like that they were being, if you felt like Halo was being abused, and you seen her with all the bruises, you seen her going to the hospital, you know you calling CPS, and they not doing nothing, you still just released her to her mama? You couldn't take her? So what happened? What was going on the time that Halo and her brothers were released to your daughter's boyfriend's family? You couldn't get the kids then? Like, it's something a little bit off by what she's saying. Now, I'm not saying that she's not don't feel bad about her granddaughter being gone. I'm not saying that she didn't love her granddaughter. I'm not saying that she didn't even try to figure out what she could do as far as protecting her granddaughter. But what the hell? I mean, some of that just not making any sense to me. Now, I don't know about y'all people, but that's why you're going to have to leave your comments and let me know how you feel. Do you feel like the grandmother failed somewhere? Because why couldn't you just go get your grandchild? Why couldn't you say, I'm about to take her? Because why you got your boyfriend beating on her? Why she keep going in and out the hospital? What's with all of these bruises? Why she got a splint on her arm? And each time you seen that, because CPS didn't answer, and based on what the grandmother is saying, they never answered once. I guess just not a once. They never answered. So because of that, you kept releasing her just so she can come back being bruised again? I don't understand that. I totally don't. So people, tell me how you feel about it. Please leave your comments. Tell me what you think, how you think that situation should have been handled, how you would have handled the situation. Do you believe that everyone, once again, have failed little Halo Williams? Tell me what you think, people. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. You can feel free to email me at any time at genevascloset22@gmail.com. And people, you can also feel free to follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. Tell me what you think. I'll talk to you later, people. Have a fabulous day. Bye.